I do not agree with this message. Oh my goodness. So there was a post that came across my feed, and it's of this white guy in a wheelchair with one leg. That's not the funny part. He didn't have, like, he wasn't carrying one leg. He had one leg. It seemed that it wasn't even a full leg at that. And this person happened to be a racist. Now, I gotta be honest with you. I don't know how you argue when it comes to people talking about, Lucas, is the class issue. That's what you have to understand. Listen, you have a homeless person in a wheelchair with one leg who is still being racist. That has nothing to do with class, fam. That has to do with race. And I'm not making it racial. I'm just making an observation. We don't know what happened prior. From what I saw, it said part 2. I can't find part 1. But usually when someone starts recording, that means some nonsense has happened and you want to get it documented. And apparently upon the camera being brought out, the guy is upset and he calls him a dumb, you know, the word that they love, the N-word. They love that word. That's what he calls him, a dumb N-word.
The camera on me, bro. Stop, man, get out of here. I'm a dumb fuck out of here. You got nothing better to do. You know, like fucking people. Get out of here. You bothering us.
And then he escalates it. And it's just, it goes to show, like, the default setting for many of the lineage of evil is just evil. All right. That's their default setting. It's just racist, you know, as I constantly say, when it comes to the Neanderthal mindset of black man bad, white man good. He then spits on the ground and says, pick that up.
Pick that up.
I don't want to. You the bad. 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 You the bad.
Pick that up if you're tough.
You the bad.
If you're tough, pick that up.
You the man.
I know I'm the man.
Now, I've had that happen to me. Okay, I've been in Mississippi and I had a white person spit on the ground in front of me and look me in the eye. I've had that happen. Very disrespectful, very, you know, racially charged. And him saying, pick that up. And I want you to understand that the black man is speaking to him in an amicable manner. He's very polite. He's saying, no, you got it. You the man, right? No, as they want to say, no violence, no impulse control problem. As I've always said, you know, all of their accusations are nothing more than confessions. But albeit, none of that is on display. Then it cuts to a few moments later. And the same racist, disabled bastard, okay, we'll call him Haffy, all right, just because I don't know his name, but we're going to call him Haffy because that's who he reminds me of. He reminds me of Haffy on South Park.
Oh, yeah.
But Haffy seems to have somehow fallen out of his wheelchair and he's on the ground. I don't know how that happened. And we had no video documentation of how it happened. Mind you, that's the important part.
He's out of line, but he's right.
Now, the black guy, who he had called the N-word and spat on the ground, goes up to him and says, hey, do you need some help? Would you like some help? And he's like, yeah. And he's like, all right, well, you have to take back what you said, though, all right? You have to take back what you said. I'm going to help you, though. I'm going to find someone to help you, pick you up, but you got to take back what you said.
Few moments later.
You want help?
Huh?
You want help?
Yeah.
You really want help?
Yeah.
I'm gonna get you some help, okay?
How?
I'm gonna get somebody to help you.
How's that?
But you gotta take it back. I'm still a dumb nigga?
No, I didn't say that.
You said I was a nigga back there. See how it works? I'm gonna get you some help now.
Ladies and gentlemen, come here, come close. That's the part of the message I don't agree with.
Damn.
Everything up until that point, I was like, okay, keep your calm, all right. He happens to magically somehow wind up on the ground, you know. I don't know how that happened. No one knows how that happened. But when you start saying, do you need some help? Let me go find you some help. Why don't you take it back? And I think this video is honestly emblematic of Black Americans here in this country.
Beta!
That's really what I think it is. And this is a message I cannot get behind. Because if it had been me, I would have gladly walked right over that racist prick. As a matter of fact, I would have maybe given him a bit of my mind along with a few lefts and rights. Just so we're clear. This whole concept of, well, we're going to turn the other cheek. All right, Lucas, we can't do what they do to us because that just shows them, that we're no better than them. I don't know where you got that. That sounds like some Slade Bible talk. All right. Maybe you should start reading the other parts of the scripture. OK, put the Slade Bible away because I don't know what that benefits anybody. It doesn't benefit us, clearly, and it doesn't benefit them because of what you are training them to realize, what you are training them to understand is how to treat you. And what you're telling them is that they can treat you like dog mess. And in return, you will turn the other cheek and be like, you know what? Well, I'm going to help you anyway. No. That is not a message you need to be given to them. That is not how you want to be treated. What you need to understand is that, hey, you go and treat me like this, guess what? That same behavior, that same disrespect is going to be addressed to you tenfold. That's what needs to happen. So this whole let me help you, why are you going to help the racists? That's like you on the plantation. The slave master get his butt whooped. And then you go, master, you need some help? But you got to promise, master, that you going to stop whipping me, all right? Don't whip me now, okay? But I'll help you, master. No. When the master is down, you finish it. That's how that is supposed to happen. There is no helping evil back up on its feet because what they understand is evil. So there is no learning. There's no learning curve for them. There is a way of what I did was wrong. That's not how they work. And they had shown you this. They have constantly, repeatedly shown you how they learn, what they do, how they communicate. And for some reason, Black people in this country keep on saying, you know what, we got to give them the benefit of the doubt. You know what, we got to give them a second chance. You know what, I'm going to turn the other cheek. We can't act like them. We got to be better than them. No. I don't approve that message. I don't approve that message at all. You should have allowed this person to stay there on the cold ground until he died, to be honest with you. If none of his people would have picked him up, and best believe there is nothing more than a white elite, or even a non-white elite, just an average white person despises, than is trailer trash. They can't stand that. It makes them look bad. So they'll be more than happy to get them out of here. You see what they do to the homeless. You can't get them out of here. I don't even want to see them in seconds, man.
Damn!
I just want to let you know, please stop doing this. Please stop turning the other cheeks. Please stop with this kindness to the enemy. Okay, because what they see, your kindness is as weakness. And that's how they're going to treat you. If he were to help him or to find someone to help him to get him back on his feet, he would still farm the same thing. His mind hasn't changed, right? When they find themselves in precarious situations, in disadvantageous situations, of course they're going to be like, well, I'm sorry, please. I'll never do that again. And as soon as you get them back on their feet, they do it again.
Wake up, nigga.
Stop falling for this. All right, please. Can we just make this a message going on in 2025 going forward? All right. Don't help the enemy. Let the enemy suffer. They come here to kill, steal, and destroy. And what you doing? You trying to help them? You trying to assist them? No, absolutely not. All right. Do as God did to them. Let the earth flow. Okay. Let the earth flow. Let them turn to salt like in Sodom and Gomorrah. All right. Let the firstborn die like he did with Moses and Pharaoh. Stop with this. Because it's coming off as giving slave vibes. Anyways, guys, that's the video. Let me know what you guys think. Well, not like, Lucas, that's not right, okay? That's not right. We got to help these people. We got to help them. Or no, we don't help Sapie. We don't help demons. That's not what we do. The only people who help demons are other demons. Those are the only type who help such degenerate, wicked people. We don't help them at all. We wish and pray upon their demise, upon their extinction. That's what we do, and we do everything in our power to expedite that. Anyways, if you happen to disagree, you know where to find me. Thursday through Saturday. Disagreement day, there'll be a number on the screen. You call in, we do it out. Otherwise, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. You did. Please feel free to like, share, comment. Let me know what you guys think, and subscribe. And that fun stuff. Till next time, guys, be amazing.